Hey guys, well look what I just got. I just got a package from TruTech Tools. And this was what was in it. The CPS digital manifold gauge. It is the MD50VHE. I mean, it comes with a vacuum gauge and the hoses. Now let's see, turn around the box here. That's what's on the box. It comes in two varieties. It comes with a 4-port or a 2-port, but I don't really see the purpose of having a 4-port, so the 2-port offers what I need it to offer. The back of it here. It's water resistant. I'll let y'all read that there. If you want to pause, you can go ahead and pause it. So it uses alkaline or rechargeable batteries. Man, I tell you what, I've been waiting for this thing for a while. I can't wait to get it out in the field. I'm going to open it up right now. I did take it out of the box, the cardboard box that it came in. A lot of people may say, well, it didn't come in a case. Well, I really don't care about the case. I throw the case away when I get it. So it is designed and manufactured in the USA. The only thing that I did do was cut the tape, so it would be easier to open it up during the video. So let's get to it. So here's what you get when you open the box. The manifold itself, no different than the Testo. It's about the same size as the Testo. It looks pretty similar to the Testo, but they said that, you know, they took the Testo design because everybody seemed to like it and just went with it. So that's what you have there. Now the one thing I like about this is you can store your 5 favorite refrigerants. Instead of having to scroll through every refrigerant on there, I know with my Testos I get irritated because I go from 410 to 407C to R22, and it's pretty difficult, or it's not difficult, it just takes a long time to get back to R22. So that's what it looks like there. Got a nice hook on it, you know, and the hook seems to be a lot better than what the Testo is. I know I can pull on the Testo and it will come off, but this one here, just not. And it's got landing pads or whatever you want to say for the clamps. So that's the manifold right there. So let's set that aside. Let's dig in the box, see what else comes with it. Now there's 2 flavors of this gauge here. Ooh, look at those clamps. See, you have see your temperature sensor there. See how it's not a barrel, so that's going to make direct contact right there with the pipe, not the barrel type of sensor. So that's a great feature right there. I'll look at that plug. So not quite sure what the sensor actually is. I compare it to like the Cooper Atkins, but it may be a different one. I don't know. So you got your 2 temperature clamps there. Comes with a T. That's, I'm assuming that's for the vacuum gauge. So let's get rid of that. Have your batteries. Hey, they're even energizers. Look at that. So you have your 4 Energizer batteries. And there's your vacuum sensor. So I can't wait to see how it works out. That's the plug. It just plugs into the gauge itself. And of course, the hoses. Now I know there's been some mixed reviews on these hoses, but I actually love them. I really do like the hoses. They're vacuum rated hoses, so I do really enjoy them. And of course the instructions.
Hey guys, I partnered up with TruTech Tools to get you 8% off any CPS product. Head over to TruTechTools.com. Check out the MD50 and other CPS products. If they don't have what you're looking for, just let them know. They'll get it for you. Remember to use the code T&N CPS at checkout to get your 8% off any CPS product.
Alright, so I have the batteries in it. Now the hook, it does come right off when you take the batteries out. Which I guess it makes it easy to replace, but that's the back of it there. So, you know, that's what holds the hook in place. So the hook's just not going to break that plastic. And I like this battery cover better because, you know, the Testo, you just squeeze it and it comes off, but this actually has a screw to lock it in place. So we'll put that back in place and I'll screw it back in with my Goodman screwdriver. Well, I have the batteries in it. It's all set up for my 5 most used refrigerants. Go ahead and turn it on. Comes on there. As you see, 410A is there. You hit the refrigerant button. You can switch it right there. It's 438A, which is MO99. 453A, which is RS44B. R22, 410A. Scroll back. Missed it again. I'm so used to the Testo. There you go. I'm so used to the Testo of scrolling through all the different refrigerants that just having to scroll through 5 is going to be a nice feature. This has 93 different refrigerants programmed in, so you can imagine if you had to scroll through 93 different ones to get to R22, you could see how that would irritate you. But then your superheat subcooling, just change it right there. That's the line temperature there. Your saturation temperature and your superheat subcooler. That's pretty much it. This does have an auto power off, and you can see the APO is there. It's 10 minutes. It's set for 10 minutes. If you don't want that feature, it's easy. You just you can change it to where it doesn't ever shut off. I like it because sometimes I do forget, but if I'm in the middle of something, you know, walk away. It's no big deal. Turn your gauges back on. The one thing that I do not like about these gauges is the thin rubber ears. They're gonna get broke off. There's no 2 ways about it. They're gonna be gone in no time. You have these 2 here. There's no other on the left-hand side, but there is on the right. That's for your battery charger. Yeah, if you get the battery kit, so you can recharge the batteries, and the vacuum sensor port right there. So that's pretty much it. I can't wait to use these, getting ready to go and do a couple service calls, and I will definitely be using them today. I'm not a big fan of this 2-port thing on the charging port. So what I may do is take one of my old Testos, take the center part out of there if I can, and change it. I won't be pulling a vacuum through my gauges. I'll use the vacuum sensor and put it at the unit, just like I do now, and see how this works when I'm pulling a vacuum. But that's it. That is the MD50VHE. You can just buy the MD50, and all it comes with is just the manifold itself and the temperature clamps. But I wanted the hoses and the vacuum gauge. It's pretty expensive. It's not the cheapest gauge out there. It is definitely by no means the Testo 550. It's definitely, in my opinion, I'm hoping that it's a much better gauge. I do really like the feature to where there's only 5 refrigerants. You know, I do like that feature. Alright, so if you want to know the difference in sizes of the Testo 550 and the CPS MD50VHE, here you go. There you go. They're about the same size. The CPS is a little bigger. Of course, on the Testos here, your knobs are up front, and the CPS, the knobs are on the side. The difference in weight, of course, I've got a scale here in the office. I will weigh them. Alright, so with the InfCon scale out, let's go ahead and put the CPS on them. See what we'll come out with. There you go. 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Almost 14 ounces. Alright, so that's that. Let's get to Testos. So, the CPS is about 8 ounces heavier. So like I said, the ears, I'm not a fan of the ears. They're going to get broke off. And then once they get broke off, they'll no longer be waterproof. But, you know, it is what it is. So, there you go. That is the MD50VHE. Well, one last thing. Earlier I had said that I was going to take the center part off there and put the center part on from the Testos, but you know, it's amazing that you hold the tool for 5 years or so and you don't really remember exactly how it's set up. Happens to me all the time, but as you can see, that's not going to work on this. But it really doesn't matter. I'm never going to open this cap anyway, and even if I did, there's a shredder core in there anyway. You can see it. So I'll put some Nylog on that and, you know, seal it up and never open it again. And you know, the last thing that I did was I took the cap holder off, because look, you know, it doesn't stay in place. I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is, but you know, that's a trash feature right there. I mean, it's thin plastic, you know, it just, I don't know. I don't know. But I took it off. I'm not going to use this part anyway, because my micron gauge is going to be attached to the unit. But anyway, that's it. Like I said, I really think I'm going to enjoy them. I hope that the little rubber flaps, you know, I hope the little rubber flaps right here withstand the test of time. I don't think they will. But if they don't, CPS will be hearing from me. But that's definitely some sort of feature. I wish there was another way that they could come up with. But, you know, they're open and closing all the time. Hopefully it works. Anyway, that's it. Y'all have a great one.
Meet Zoomlock, the 10-second flame-free refrigerant fitting from Parker. Reduce labor costs by 60% with no brazing, no flame, and no fire spotter. Discover how Zoomlock can help you be more efficient and productive. Visit Zoomlock.com for more information.